Hey, we're back a little early for Epilogue 1 because I'm lonely and a lot has happened. I'm in the Sam's Club parking lot. I have been sleeping in my car almost every night. I've tried camping twice, but got run out by idling engines, and I don't know if they were on purpose. I think one was on purpose because I accidentally camped too close to a guy who was through the trees. So he had a beater truck that was loud as fuck, and he parked it with the exhaust toward my tent door and idled it for over an hour and a half, and then I left before sunset. But then that got in my head, so yesterday there was like a nicer car idling, and I felt like it was no random at first, but then the person never got out of their car and turned the engine on and off, and never a door slammed, just chilling in the campsite right across from me, not 30 feet from my car. And I was paranoid again and decided I gotta go because of that hunter conflict in episode 10B. I learned my lesson that I don't stay past dark if I'm paranoid. So my demon's back like crazy. I've just had swollen ankles every day. I've worked on swollen ankles twice now, and it's okay. But 3 work shifts got canceled, 2 this week, Wednesday and Friday. And then next week, the day before Thanksgiving. And I wasn't scheduled for Black Friday, so it seems like I'm at the bottom tier of who gets cut first. So I'm like really thinking about leaving my job and using the money I have to just get out to a new place and dash there and use shelters. Gas is like critical right now because I have enough money to like go 1,000 miles. And I don't want to like burn gas on going to the National Forest anymore, so I'm gonna actually try to sleep in the parking lot of a shelter that's like near to my work. And that's just like something I was afraid to do. I wasn't really, it's not like I don't want to be homeless. I'm not a drug addict, so I didn't want to, and I'm not on the street. I just don't want to be a target for theft. But if I'm in my car, I can go into the shelter during the daytime and say who I am, and then say I'm just gonna sleep in my car here. If they say no, fuck. Then I'm back to like having to use gas. But happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. I don't know when this is gonna come out. It's gonna come out after December 14th because that's when episode 30 airs. So Epilogue 1 will be like an early Christmas present for everybody. But this is like a present to myself just to be able to talk. I got one really touching comment from Jeannie on YouTube. It's my first big comment. I think I'm gonna ask her to subscribe because she's like, do you want to be a pen pal? So I'm just gonna respond like, hey, follow me on TikTok, we can DM there, and subscribe, because like she thanked me from authenticity. I was like, there's a whole lot more coming down the pipe. There's 30 days of these loaded. I am loaded and thumbnailed, entitled all the way through day 15, which brings us to the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And then I gotta squeeze in some time at the libraries that allow YouTube, between now and when I leave this job. So my days are numbered, man. Here's the big update. This is why I wanted to do Epilogue 1. I have made my quarter credit for Social Security disability. I totally forgot I worked at a fast food restaurant for a week, for 3 days. 24 hours, I made like $312. So between DoorDash, fast food, and my retail stocking job, I have earned just over $1810, which is the 1 quarter credit. So I'm reinsured over the last 10-year period. So I'm like, have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I don't need to be here anymore. The only reason I'm gonna stay is I've got 3 shifts the week of Thanksgiving and then 4 scheduled the week after. But the way things are going, the shifts are getting just cut, like canceled. So it's like, I have to stay. I stayed last night, so it's like Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. I have to stay 5 days just to start a 3-day work week, but I need that money. That's gonna be $200, and I only have like $150 right now, so that makes sense. But then I'm gonna be alone for Thanksgiving, for Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, another 5 days alone, just for a 4-day work week. But I really want to work those 7 shifts, and like if they get cut, that'll just be salt in the wound, because I'll have like slept in my car, my ankles will have gotten hella swollen, all for money, like all for $75 days that just disappeared. So I'm real salty, like not salty, but just kind of on edge, and like I feel spooked that they're cutting my shifts. Like maybe they don't like that I was in the mental hospital. They don't know exactly what I did or why I was not able to make 2 shifts right after training. But I think like they've deprecated me, and I'm in my head like, oh my god, like I'm not even among the seasonal workers getting cut. I'm like the first seasonal worker to get cut. But it doesn't totally add up, because one of the shifts that just got cut was added on to be like my 5th shift of this week, 4th shift of this week, and then it got cut later. And they're making me finish my training on the computer like at the end of my shift, so it's like it doesn't seem like they're trying to transition me out. AI calls it soft firing, but I'm about to walk, but like I need the money. So like I said, I got 10 days over the next 2 weeks, 10 nights where I don't work the next day. Well, now like 9 over the next, like, I don't know, 20 days, something like that. Like half the days that I want to stay here to make money, I just like, I can't camp in one of the national forests. I can't burn gas to go to the far one. So my ankles are just going to be ridiculous. Like, I'm going to have to go to the homeless, the library that really welcomes the homeless with footstools. I might have to lay down in a park. Like, things are getting sketchy. Like, the epilogue is more about I'm getting pushed out. Like, I really don't think it's, okay, so the engine idling is inconsiderate, like inconceivably inconsiderate. But if you think it's matched up against me waking up at 3 and 4 a.m. and breaking camp next to other campers, then it's totally appropriate. Like, it's the right amount of harassment to get me out of that forest. And I was in there for 30 days. Like, I spent like 26 or 27 of the first 30 days jumping around that forest. So it's like, if people were going to recognize me, they have. And if there's like a gossip group on Facebook groups or like on Reddit, I'm targeted. So it's hard for me to judge because I'm a paranoid individual. I'm hypervigilant. Salience is a problem for me. Like, everything that's negative seems related. So it's hard to judge whether it's like my paranoia or it's probably a mix. Like, I think the guy with the beater truck really did want me out, and it might have just been linked to that, just the fact that I was too close to his campsite by accident. Fuck, like, yesterday I was like, man, I made my QC. I got to camp at like 1. I cooked some noodles. I didn't film it because I was like, this is for me. There was a fire ban, and like, stoves are allowed, but I didn't want to be lingering. I don't like the idea of getting discovered filming a cooking video by the fire patrol. Like, even if they just inquired and I was legal, I didn't want them to see me filming. That's like just not my style. That's a little bit too much attention. So I just did it for me, and it was noodles for like the 5th time. I like crave ramen and MSG when I get to camp, but I thought that was gonna be such a good night, and I was gonna sleep like 8 hours flat, laying flat, and I ended up back in my car, man. So shit sucks. Like, I'm becoming a guy that needs to have shelters. Like, whatever's blocking me from shelters, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like looping my backpack over my leg and sleeping. Like, I feel like I won't sleep well in a shelter. But like, what I really need is a shelter that'll let me park and sleep in my car, which hopefully there's somewhere that would want that, so they have more beds inside for people that don't have cars. I don't know, but that's like my real hope. And fuck, yeah, I haven't slept good in ages, because it's like, I think pretty much 6 out of the last 7 nights I've been in my car. I was so tired last night. I ate Chipotle at like 6 p.m. and I had taken my antipsychotic midday like I do now. I was so tired. Like, I had to like pick a parking lot that was just like 7 minutes away. Like, I couldn't drive all the way up to the rest stop. It was like 40 minutes. And I don't even want to go there anymore. I probably won't. So, man, things are just sketchy. Like, I have 2.5 weeks left here, I think. So that's like, what? That's 20 days. And like, I have nowhere to sleep other than my car. And I don't really have good places to park it. So I'm going to check out the shelter today. There's 2 shelters, but I'll check out the one that actually has a parking lot. Only one of them has a parking lot. I looked on satellite view, so I'll go there. I have a caseworker appointment at 3, which I used to like not want to go to because I wanted to get to camp before, like 2 hours before sunset. But today it's like a lifeline because I just need to spill the beans. Like, I need to talk about what's bothering me. I need to talk about the idea that I think I have to leave my job and I'm just hanging on for dear life. Like, every shift is amazing because it's basically double what I make on DoorDash. Like, DoorDash sucks. DoorDash is only enough money to buy gas for the day and cigarettes for the day. Like, you can't build savings off $5 to $10 an hour. You just basically can survive. But like, I'll swing by my storage unit on my way out west. I'll light my load in my car, so it's like there's nothing in my cabin. The only thing I'm allowing in my cabin is like a laundry bag, a sleeping pad, maybe a laundry basket that's empty, so like it's very convincing that it looks like today's just laundry day. I don't even want my sleeping pad in the cabin of my car because that makes it look like I live in my car. But right now, I can't like leave my car unattended without being really nervous that it's gonna get broken into. Like, I think even asset control at my work like targeted my car for a police check because like the police was parked with their headlights shining right on my spot, and I don't even park like near the entrance. So I got there at like 5 a.m. and there was like a police parked at a diagonal with their headlights directly at me, like waiting. It felt like they were waiting for me to show up just to like suss me out and see if I was an employee. I hope they told the store, like, you idiots, like, you have a homeless employee and you're sending me down a wild goose chase. Like, again, that might not even be real, but with the way my head is, like, I have PTSD, I'm schizoaffective, I'm in a survival situation, like everything seems connected and it's just becoming unbearable. Like, I just want to cut and run. I want to go to a town I know, where I know people that I might be able to like mix in sleeping in my car with sleeping on couches. I want to be in the place that I expect to stay as well. So like, when I do have $500 or $800, whatever I need for a roommate situation, I can drop it and be broke again and be confident I'm not going to get hella depressed or hella anxious. That's the thing, like, I am technically like 4 weeks away from being able to afford a room share where I'm at, but like, that doesn't help me because I will be so sad because I'll be broke again and just unable. And then my seasonal job ends too, so I'll be here without a job if I don't transition into regular employment. And like, the way their hours go, like, I can't even bank on it. It's not even a good choice to stay put. So things are fucked. It's not even Thanksgiving, man. It's day 34. Is that right? Day 30 was Saturday, and that was a good day. It's 34, it's a Wednesday, and things are fucked. But I made my QC. That's the major update. I risk of repeating myself. I forgot that I worked at a fast food restaurant. I had to quit because of my disability. They asked to accommodate me, basically. They said, is there anything we can do to make this more possible for you? But fast food is so stressful. The drive-thru rules all. And the drive-thru is constantly full. So like, the speed and dexterity you need, my meds, like even pre-med, like, I have trouble concentrating. I have decent dexterity, but on meds, my motor control of my hands, like, I can't assemble sandwiches under pressure. I was shaking and like, I was like not able to even get the cheese apart. Like, things people do in one motion, like, was taking me like 5 or 10 seconds, and it's just, and then I forget where I'm at, and then people intervene to help me, and it's just so overwhelming. So never do fast food again. If you have problems concentrating or speed or like memory, don't do fast food. Stocking is like good for me. It was really stressful to learn, but like, now that I know it roughly, as long as I don't do a new section, I can cope, and like, I can use my body to accelerate, but my pace when my mind's slow, but my body's breaking down. So yeah, things are fucked, and we'll see here. Today's a Tuesday. I gotta hang on till 2 weeks from this Friday. So Wednesday. So it's 14, 15, 16, yeah, 16 days. I kind of want to like cut loose like the day before Thanksgiving and just drive the family. But like, everyone's house is full. Like, I don't know, I'd be imposing, and then it would be crazy gas money because I'd way overshoot where I want to land, and then have to double back over 1,000 miles. So yeah, my decision making is not so good right now. So it's like I do think I should stay put for, what I say, 16 more days. It would be 7 shifts. It would be like $400, something like that. So I do want to stay put. That's why I'm gonna check out the shelter, because I need just like a pick me up. I need like a place that recognizes me and accepts me. Dude, if the shelter has a negative vibe and like you're not worth our time, oh my God, that'll wreck me. That'll really wreck me. So yeah, I'm running out of options where I am, and then it might just be a fantasy that if I go to where I used to live, that there'd be options. Might just be a fantasy, but I might as well get there. Freeze to death one night. I mean, not literally, but like be on the brink and just go into an emergency freezing shelter. Sit by the window all night staring at my car. Like, that's where I'm at. So hopefully you guys have donated by now. If you guys have donated or just like watched the shit out of my series, and I'm making like, man, 200 a month is really like would change my life. If I'm making 200 a month in ad revenue or subscription revenue, that would change my fucking life. Because I can supplement that with DoorDash. I can also get general assistance in pretty much any state that has Medicaid expansion while I'm waiting on Social Security disability. You can sign your life over, like say that they can garnish your disability when you get it, and they give you like, you know, $200-300 a month. So it's like you add that to subscriber revenue. I don't know, they do deduct general assistance if you're making money, but like I could live off $500 a month. I could DoorDash, they deduct some of that too, so it's like I'll have to live off $500 a month any way you cut it, but I think I'll be able to cope. But like, I don't know, man, living in a place that's cutting your hours, where you're just hanging around for hours that are gonna get cut, it's like it's not chill. It's not anything. It's nothing. It's insanity. So that's why I needed to make this video. I pulled the trigger on Epilogue 1 way early. I thought I would do it a week or 2 after the series, but like I missed you guys. I missed these videos. I got downtime, 2 more hours till the library opens. I got a lot to do, man. I'm picking up my license from my old address today, so like once I have my license, I made my QC. I'm about to get my license today. I talked to my caseworker. Tomorrow I talked to my care coordinator. I think it's all just gonna be like, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave the state, but like, I'm just gonna hang on every shift, $70, $75 or something. I only get like 60 of it through daily pay, but then like half the remainder comes back on payday, and then the other half, which is taxes, will come back to me in like February when I file taxes. God, you know, like if there was a year for that stimulus thing to go through, I mean, this would change my life. If I got $1,000 in February as like a tax rebate, tax credit, that would crush, because where I'm going, I basically would be in shelters door dashing for like, if things got really fucked, I'd be there in the dead of winter for 60 days. Well, less if I hang out here for like the first week of December. But I'd be out there for 60 days, like living in shelters with an empty car. That's the key. That's why, like, if I travel west, I'll be able to pass by my storage locker. But yeah, then come February, like all of a sudden, $1,000 hits my checking account, then I can literally move into a roommate situation. Hopefully I have like my like working balance is like $400 or $500 at that time, so I could even pay a small security deposit, have like $100 or $200 flexible money to like buy cigarettes, and just like pay bills that I like, cell phone, storage, those are each $50. Like if they come up on the wrong day when I haven't been able to dash or whatever, you get the point. But man, that $1,000 could like get me out of homelessness. So fingers crossed. Let's pray that Trump and whatever the Congress, whoever decides that, whoever does the backroom deals to make that go through, to like not worry about inflation, to just like push it through for, I don't know, popularity or however that happens. Let's pray that happens for me. And for some of y'all, I know some of y'all, like, you're back due on car payments, or you're like short on your mortgage, or like I was a couple years ago, like you're 3 months behind on rent. That 1,000 can catch you up. So let's pray that goes through. Let's pray. There's a lot of people out here struggling. 1,000 seems like a drop in the bucket if you like a teacher or a cop. It's like, I don't even need this, save it. Like, I don't want inflation. But if you're out here on the street, if you're struggling in your car, 1,000 is life-changing. Because it takes, like the month that I had back due car insurance during 30 days homeless, like I did the math, like I could have saved $250 that month. So $1,000 is 4 months of savings, and that's 4 months of savings, like eating canned food on food stamps. So you have to suffer for 4 months to make $1,000, but it could come from the government just in one stroke of the pen, one fucking bill signed, one executive order. I don't know how it works, but one vote in Congress, you just like get 4 months of savings, and suffering just dropped. So let's pray. I got invited to Thanksgiving via laundromat, but I don't know if I'll go because of gas. That would be like the perfect excuse, but it's also overwhelming. Like, she asked me what my disability was, and I had to just mention like my physical disabilities and not like my total story, because I don't want to scare someone who's invited me to their home that I'm schizoaffective, because like no one understands it. They'd be like, oh, schizophrenic, and I'm like, yeah, but also, and it's like no one wants to hear bipolar. Bipolar is considered like no-go zone, because there's so many misbehaved bipolar people, and they're erratic. I mean, I've been erratic, but I'm pretty well behaved, but like my decisions can be erratic and impulsive. Speaking of, that's why I want to like hang tight. I want to ruminate and meditate on my decision to leave my job. Like, I just got to hang on one more day each time. Like, well, let's wait. It's just shitty. I have to wait 5 days for my next work week to start twice here now. So it's not even like, let's just wait tomorrow and make $75. It's like, let's jump around from parking lots being paranoid that people are gonna kick me out for 5 nights. Let's see how my ankles swell for 5 nights just to go make $75. That might get canceled. So shit sucks, but I missed my medicine last night. Not my antipsychotic, I take that in the afternoon, but I missed my nighttime meds for the first time since I've been homeless, except that one night I drank. I might have taken like half my meds. Try not to interfere with the alcohol, but let's just say it's the first night I just totally missed it because I fell asleep. And I can't take it in the morning because it'll fuck me up and make me too sedated, so I'm just gonna take them early tonight. But my antipsychotic's the real key one, like, because I'm struggling with paranoia and like hypervigilance and salience. Like, everything seems related to me, and it's just a mind fuck. It's a mind fuck. People park next to me with their radio on, and I think they're there to harass me. Like, they're there. They came by because word's on the street. Go harass this guy. He's on edge. Like, go fuck with him. And that's fucked up. Like, to think that that's related to you. Like, it's not narcissism. It's misfiring of the brain, man. So I need a good night's rest. I tried to earn it twice in the last 3 days. I went to camp and I couldn't get it, so I don't know. I might have to burn gas and go far to the other national forests and just gamble. But like, imagine I get run out of there or I get paranoid. That'll be a waste of like $20 in gas. So I'm not keen to do that. I think I'll wait to do that over Thanksgiving. That's even scarier though. Like, I would get like a lot of paranoia over Thanksgiving if I don't see anybody. Because that's like the perfect time for someone to come out and kill me. Because the cops ain't gonna answer on Thanksgiving in a forest. See, so this is how my mom works. And I just want to be in the town I know. I want to be in a city I know. Where if the cops get to know me, it's cool. I'll hop around and I'll get used to the cops knocking on my window, and I want to have an empty car, and I want to be in the city I know. But that's my wish for Christmas. Empty car in a city I know. Got my gas station coffee, which I'm about to finish, and then we're gonna go straight to the canned cold brew with milk. This is a good brand. You can get it at like a Walmart, pretty much any big box store. Draft latte, established 1994. That's funny. I was 7 years old. So the sun's rising. You can see my face now. Dude, two of those, well, one box truck and one of those like huge ass transit vans parked on both sides of me last night after I had fallen asleep. So I woke up like in a fucking, what is it, a canyon of white plastic. And at first it was like comfortable because I was like, oh cool, like other campers are near me, other car sleepers. But then I was like claustrophobic because I couldn't see any of my environs. And then I realized if someone walked in, no one could see that they were by my window. So like that fucked me. So I woke up at 5. I got like so claustrophobic and I couldn't breathe in my car because it was stanky in here, and like it was a hot night. So I like cracked my windows for like 30 minutes, but I was paranoid, like genuinely, that if I fell asleep with my windows cracked, I'd be a target. So I couldn't even get proper ventilation. I got like barely any ventilation, and then had to shut my windows up and try to fall asleep again. And I did sleep, but like my back was fucked by that time. Yeah. Dude, sleeping in your car versus like van life is wildly different. Like I want a minivan so bad. Like I used to want a truck with a shell, but like I want a minivan and I want to take out one of the middle seats so I can lay flat. If I can lay flat, I would even take out the passenger driver's seat. Like I just want a 6'4" guy. I want to lay flat with my ankles being able to like bend and flex. If I can do that, I would have such a much better quality of life. But sleeping in the front seat of a compact car, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Dude, so I vented. I got it all out, and then like I just really hope this series picks up around Thanksgiving. Episode 8 comes out on Sunday, and it really starts to heat up. Episode 8's about gratitude. It's like kind of the turn into my second week, and like I have this sense of comfortability because I have a few places to camp. And then that whole second week is like so many ups and downs. Like I get clinically paranoid. I think rightfully so. I think someone was stalking me for being in a hunting area. It changed my life. It changed the whole trajectory of that series. It's why like I cut and run when I don't feel safe at camp. I end up sleeping in my car. But you know, I am grateful for the few hours I do get at camp when I'm in my tent laying flat, like in the afternoon, midday. That helps my edema and it helps my soul just to like be able to stretch out in peace. But it seems like someone shows up or someone nearby gets peeved and wants me out before sunset. And whether it's real or not, it's real to me. It's something I'm battling now. So I'm gonna be so jittery after this coffee. I'm gonna look like a meth head, like a crack addict, just jiggling and shaking all over. Life is fucked. At least I get to go to the homeless library. I have to go up this big ass stairs, like 40 stairs, with swollen ankles. But the prize at the top, if I don't have a heart attack, is like footstools everywhere. I can charge my battery. So I'm gonna do that. That's in 2 more hours. I just don't know where I'll go before that. I guess I'll swing by the shelter. I'll talk to you guys a little, but I gotta open the windows so you can hear the ambient noise now. I'll just pretend like I'm on a phone call. Phone calls, you only speak like half the time, so. My stove's in my back seat with the fuel bottle like under a towel, and I'm just worried about being profiled if I move that to the trunk. So I don't know where I'm gonna do that. And I'll just leave it under the towel. But my car was so messy. I hit a couple trash cans. I learned to pour my piss out at like highway turnarounds. Worst thing that'll happen to you there is like a cop will pull up behind you and be like, "What you doing?" I thought of saying like someone poisoned my water, which is funny. Here comes security. We'll see if they slow down by me. I've learned if they like slow down, they just want you out. They're not gonna come like intervene. They'll just pass you and see what you do. So we'll see here. I went to daily pay, but it's hopeless. I don't have any money there waiting for me. I don't think so. Last time I worked was Monday. Probably ordered it yesterday. Let's see, daily pay 0. That doesn't feel good. I'm supposed to be working right now. Let's see if they've added any shifts. Sometimes they do that without telling me. Wouldn't that be funny if my Friday got cut and then they added back? That would just be like mind-numbing to me. Sometimes the work app doesn't load and that really gets me. I have to turn off my phone and turn it back on. So security just parked like up the lane for me. They probably want me gone, so I'll check out the shelter. But before that, I'm gonna have to go into Walmart to take a shit. Alright, so that's that. I guess like 35 minutes is all she wrote. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and go scope out this place. I think I want to park. Alright, I love you guys. That's Epilogue 1. Epilogue 2 and 3 will come out like Christmas and New Year's. Haven't been filmed yet, but I'll give you some major updates just to like loop back and explain. Gonna be on the move soon, but I earned my QC credit. I'm reinsured for disability insurance now, so my life could change radically over like the first 3 to 6 months of 2026. I might get the benefit I'm entitled to for paying like out the wazoo Social Security taxes when I was fully, well, just not sick yet and working a high-paying desk job. So love you guys. Peace. Pray for me. See you next time.